Babylon is Fallen Part 3. When was the prophecy of Isaiah fulfilled? It could not apply to the times of Isaiah because Israel was the only true church of God at that time. Likewise, it cannot be applied to the times of the early Christian church during the times of the apostles, for there was only one true church. Again, it could not be applied during the times of the Great Apostasy when the Catholic Church ruled supreme, not allowing any dissenters to her false doctrines, resulting in God's true church being persecuted and going into hiding or the wilderness, that is, in obscurity for 1260 years, as shown by the following scripture: the woman fled into the wilderness, where she has a place prepared by God, that they should feed her there 1260 days. Revelation 12 verse 6. Each prophetic day represents 1 year of literal time, Numbers 14 verse 34 and Ezekiel 4 verse 6. Then we come down to the time of the judgment message or Advent message in 1844, which was sent to the world during the Protestant era. Amongst other things, the purpose of the message was to separate God's true people from the world and unite them under one body and name, which eventually happened by the raising of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, SDA, while the rest of the churches were declared to be Babylon, Revelation 14 verse 8, because of their rejection of the judgment message. Again, the prophecy could not apply during this time as she was God's true church. But when the SDA Church apostatized from God starting in 1932 with the introduction of the Church Manual, which were books of a new order, instead of being led by the Bible alone, thus fulfilling the Satanic Reformation predicted by the prophetess Ellen White of Letter 242 paragraph 13 1903, then the prophecy of Isaiah 4:1 was fulfilled. All the churches, which are over 45,000 denominations, including the SDA, has declared, "We will spiritually feed upon our own doctrines, words, and be clothed with our own righteousness, only let us be called by your name, i.e. Christian, to take away our shame." Writing in 1888 and also in 1911 regarding the complete fall of Babylon, Ellen White says, "Not yet, however, can it be said that Babylon is fallen, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. She has not yet made all nations do this." The spirit of world conforming and indifference to the testing truths for our time exists and has been gaining ground in churches of the Protestant faith in all the countries of Christendom, and these churches are included in the solemn and terrible denunciation of the second angel. Continuing on, she says, "But the work of apostasy has not yet reached its culmination. Satan will work with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, and they that received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved, will be left to receive strong delusion, that they should believe a lie." 2 Thessalonians 2 verses 9 to 11. Not until this condition shall be reached, and the union of the church with the world shall be fully accomplished, throughout Christendom, will the fall of Babylon be complete. The Great Controversy, 1888, page 389 to 390. All the churches throughout Christendom have united with the world, therefore Ellen White's prophecy of the complete fall of Babylon has been fulfilled. And Isaiah's prophecy has also been fulfilled, and history has repeated itself. God's true church is again in the wilderness state, i.e. in obscurity, but this time it is not because of the Bible being prohibited, as we shall see in part 4.